So I'm starting the Conway Circuit walk, which is in Airlie Beach. It used to be known as the Whitsundays Great Walk, but it changed its name. I've heard different things. People say, oh, it's just kind of all on fire trail. And maybe that's why it lost its name, Great Walk. So I'm setting out to discover, is the Conway Circuit the not so great walk? Or is a great walk actually nothing to do with the name and all to do with how you perceive it and how you choose to experience any walk? Because surely any time spent in nature is great. Coming off the track from Brandy Creek that way, walking into Repulse Creek campsite, and I have it to myself. There is a bit of a slope on the whole area, but I'm guessing that's to do with the amount of rain that would come through here in wet season, because they have got some nice platforms. Now these aren't tent platforms, these are just like cooking, sitting, chilling, laying about kind of platforms. They're not actually designed for tents, and they're not big enough for a tent. So about an 8k day today, which leaves a big sort of 19k day tomorrow, because I'm doing this over 2 days instead of the 3, which, you know, they do have 2 campsites, so you can do it over 3. I really want to talk to whoever is the naming person, because the Conway Circuit, however I look at it, I can't see a circuit. I see it from a point-to-point walk. Day 2 of Conway. Can it really be called a circuit? And a little bit of rain overnight, right? And now it just sounds like that beautiful tinkling and dripping through the trees. But the day starts the same as yesterday ended, on well-formed, 2-wheel drive, really capable fire trail. And apparently, though, things get more interesting today. It's going to be a longer day because I'm doing it as 2 days instead of the recommended 3. So let's just see how things go. So one of the current issues with the Conway National Park is wild pigs, and I just disturbed little Porky. In fact, not so little. He would have stood about my knee height, black and tan splotches, and probably about, I'd say, 70 centimetres long. And you can see the damage, and parks are currently working on trapping the pigs to try and remove them, but it's a big challenge. I guess it's a nod to some of the past and the history of the area. It used to be selective logging. It's a state forest, and oh, I can hear some snorting up in here. Hey, Bacon. Yeah, Hey Bacon. That's my little nod to a lone series in North America where they go, hey bear. I'm just going, hey Bacon. Yeah, so big problem for parks. Challenge ongoing. But they're making headway, slowly but surely. And I guess from a walker experience though, you see a couple of the diggings around the track, but so far nothing huge like big mud pools. But yeah, caring for country is a big job. Hey Bacon, hey Bacon.
Leave it all in the city. Taste my lips.
So I'm getting near the top of the climb for day 2, and I've come back into clouds. And the other thing is, if you're not into, you know, what some people may call a road bash, and I've been known to call them road bashes, of walking on fire trail, about 5 k's after the Repulse Creek camp, things start becoming a little more like single track, and they turn to a black mountain bike track, which means hard for cyclists, but awesome. Oh, just getting amongst it. Awesome for bushwalkers and hikers. Much more interesting underfoot, obstacles, changing terrain. It feels like walking through a guard of honour between the trees, through the mist, and wow, it's really quite beautiful. Do you ever find yourself thinking the most random thoughts on a bushwalk, on a hike? Like right now I'm thinking, do pigs have knees? Yeah, do pigs have knee joints? I'm just trying to think, because I've got to the top, to the lookout, the Mount Hayward lookout, and there is no sign of pig activity. And it was a climb of just about 200 meters of elevation. And so I'm wondering if pigs can climb hills, or do they not have knee joints and those little stumpy legs? Either way, it's really beautiful now. The sun is coming out. I'm getting the breeze off the ocean. Sure, the lookout was a little underwhelming. Oh my goodness, it's the lookout, it's the lookout, it's the... yeah. Almost. I can see an island. Perhaps a little gardening might not go astray. So check this out.
Tell me all the things that you like, I'll turn your world around. Heaven told the water here is almost...
Talk about coming out of the birth canal. I've been in deep rainforest for the last 2 days, and this is the first moment to catch a view across Shute Harbour, Airlie Beach and the Whitsundays. Food boxes in there. You can see me thinking. It's because I'm thinking about type of walk that this is, because like I thought at the beginning, it's all about expectations. So if you're coming looking for big views, you'll be disappointed, because here between the Mount Hayward Lookout and Bloodwood Camp. You know you're on the edge of the escarpment, but there's no way through the thick canopy, and that would have a great view out that way. But if you're coming for time amongst greenery, time in a rainforest where the trees have this corridor that leads you through, and especially now where it's become single track, beautiful single track, then you won't be disappointed, because there are so many different types of walkers, and what we have in common is wanting to connect to the green stuff, however we do it.
Follow me down into the wilderness.
I have just walked in the door at the SEBEL in Airlie Beach, and you know what? I haven't even taken my bag off and I've already gone around, and oh my god, so excited! What every bushwalker wants in a place that you're staying at the end of a walk. Oh my goodness. Check out the view. Yay! Thanks, SEBEL. Mwah.